Fatty, ask your who do you want to ask a question to quickly before I get Alicia in?
Everybody's one woman, like is one woman enough? Easy.
For
One
me,
woman. Yeah, rest of
yes,
your life.
yes. At this point, yes.
So all right, to answer quickly, it's hard as a motherfucker.
I'm going to be quiet about this. Don't even aim. I know you've been drinking. Just be quiet. Let me
All
speak.
right, my bad. Alicia, what's popping?
Hi.
What you
I
think,
see.
mommy? You been listening to the conversation? What do you want to get in on
Yes,
specifically?
yes. I've been in and out, during the stream.
Okay.
What is it? I can't see. Fatty, Fatty, Fatty. Do you believe in monogamy?
Um, for the people that are dishonest and don't admit they have urges to fuck other people, yes. For
Ask
me,
him
no.
again. Alicia, ask him again.
Yes. For me, no. But for you liars that pretend that one people is enough for the rest of your life, yes.
Wait,
I believe in monogamy. For you
No,
liars, yes.
wait, but
Okay.
hold
Hold,
on, real
hold
quick.
on. Is please, please,
All
please,
right,
just
No,
put it
no,
back.
that's no. Hold
guys,
on,
Just
real
guys,
quick.
answer.
guys, guys,
Hold,
guys. I'm gonna drop. I'm
Ham.
gonna drop that down if we keep over talking everybody. So, Alicia, go ahead. You want to continue your line of questioning? Go ahead.
Um, well, the first, because I kept hearing Fatty comment about one woman not being enough, and then I was curious if you are looking for marriage, gentlemen. If you're looking for marriage, where would you look for a woman?
Um, Lee, let's do this. Ask pointedly who you want to answer. It's better that way.
Well, I asked Fatty.
I
Okay.
will go to a graveyard.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
God!
okay.
Yes, with the
Don't
fucking
ask
shovel.
Fatty nothing. Yo,
With the
Okay.
stop asking Fatty questions, at least.
Alicia,
Now,
answering honestly, I have no idea. The church will be something I would say 20 years ago. With all the respect, the biggest demons are inside of the church. So I have no idea where I should go. To the library, to like I don't know.
okay.
What
Go
do
ahead,
Damn.
what
Alicia.
would what would you suggest to me? Where should I find my wife?
Let her
I,
ask the question.
I just want to. I wanted to finish what she was saying as well too. But I want like if she, when she asked him if he believes in monogamy, does she believe that men are monogamous?
Well,
Um,
wait.
And then she goes on because it has to be fair. If she gonna ask him if he believes in monogamy, do the sister does she believe herself that men are
So
monogamous?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want to understand where she's coming from first, and then we can definitely ask her some questions back. But now you
Mm-hmm.
already put it out there, so now it's in her head to answer. So,
okay.
Alicia, do you believe in monogamy, or do you
Um,
believe that men are monogamous? The
I don't
majority of men.
believe. I don't believe it's. I believe most men are naturally not. I believe most men are naturally not monogamous.
Checkmate.
Um,
Okay, give us
but
some context. Go ahead.
but looking around at the world and the way things are, it seems overall to be more beneficial to be monogamous than to be polygamous. So I see why most men prefer to be married and then they're or in a long-term relationship so they can have that stability, but then there's a lot of infidelity because they can't control their urges, and the same for women as well. Same for women, I'm not excluding them.
Okay, you look like you still processing. Is there something else,
Yeah.
guys? I don't stop. Everybody, stop unmuting for just a second. Go ahead, Alicia. What were you gonna say?
um I can see how it could be a challenge for a lot of people to admit that it's not for them. um
So Alicia, I guess to Ali's point, when you asked that question to Fatty, your assumption was that he's not monogamous. Then, based on this premise,
well, I was curious because he kept making the comments about not being satisfied with one woman.
okay.
Nobody is.
What was your curiosity leading you to exactly?
The high rate of infidelity.
But if you believe that most men aren't monogamous, are you surprised by the high rate?
I'm not surprised.
Do you feel some type of way about it?
Come on,
That's a good
Alicia.
question. Because it's like I'm having an internal debate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. When you want to tell the truth.
God. All right. Let me drop. Hold on. Let me drop my brother Ali down, please. All right. Go ahead, Alicia.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
I can understand. I can understand their natural urges, and me, I look at it from our human experience and the natural experience, the scientific experience as well. And that's the way the world is built scientifically. Most mammals aren't monogamous. Most aren't. So I can see why men have the trouble, especially men.
Okay. So do you leave your man hypothetically if he cheats?
Not necessarily. I believe everyone's situation is different.
Yours.
No. In general, no. It depends on the situation, but in general, no.
But in general, no. Okay. So what do you think? What do you add? If you got a bunch of women around you, what are you telling them in terms of when they get to the man they want? Are you telling them, listen, cheating isn't a deal breaker? Are you telling them that generally speaking, he's fighting natural urges every single day? If he's an attractive man, a 20% man, like what's your coaching to women if you had to tell them, like, listen, this is how it actually is going to work?
That needs to be a discussion early on, and both parties need to have the maturity to be honest with each other, because if not, it's just setting each other up for failure. But it definitely needs to be a conversation.
Do you think it's okay if that level of promiscuity is one-sided, meaning the man may have trouble with monogamy, but the women shouldn't?
Good question.
Alicia, you know it's a broadcast, dead air.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how to answer that.
Answer how you think, how you feel. What was your first thought? Because you mentioned science, so let's say we use a little bit of science, right?
Yeah.
Now it might be biased science, but it's science nonetheless. It takes women 10 months to have a kid. It takes men one orgasm and inseminate an egg to have a kid. Right? So I can to potentially make 10 kids in a day. Once she get pregnant, it's gonna take her 10 months before she can make another one. So with the science back up the lack of monogamy in men and then monogamy in women, just because you alluded to science. So I just gave you that. You can break it down or destroy it if you want to.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, you would think it'd be beneficial for the child that the woman stay committed to the father and secure that bond with him, because it's the best interest of the child to survive, and for her to survive, because she is weakened, with the pregnancy and labor and delivery and the time that she's especially nursing that child. She's in a weakened state, more vulnerable anyway, because we are prey animals.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Do you think men are the leaders?
Yes.
But
I don't want to say but. I'd say there's a place for masculinity and there's a place for femininity.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I just want to leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well, your first time up here, you did a good job, man.
Thank you. I'm nervous.
Good job. I can see it, but that's why we just walked it down slowly. I appreciate my brothers.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Second, you get warm. Is want to ask you a question. I think he want to ask you a question, Alicia.
No, I don't want to ask a question. Shout out to the sister. She did really good. I mean, I think that it's irresponsible to say that a man is lying if he says that he prioritizes monogamy or only needs one woman. We have to realize that different men, like a lot of men, are at different stages of life. So just because one man is a hound and likes a whole bunch of women and needs a whole bunch of women, that doesn't mean that all men need a whole bunch of women and prioritize a whole bunch of women. So the thing about it is there are a lot of men who already went through the stage of their life, already had a whole bunch of women, and now at this stage of their life, they're good. They only need one woman, and that's what they prioritize. So
for 3 months, and then you go back to the wheel again.
no, that's not necessarily the case. That's what I'm saying. So when you put that out there like that and say that I'm lying because I said that I only want one woman, that's not a lie. That's actually what I need and what I want, just one woman.
Yes,
The
but
reason why I say that is
looking at what you said, I will let me, like, when a woman says I love you, you usually add right now. Everything a woman say, you usually say right now, right? I
I
love
didn't
you
say,
right now. I will be with you like right now. Everything you put right now because that's how she feels right now. When it comes to a man, put that shit sexually. A man will say, I'm satisfied with one woman right now. Probably in 3 months, 3 years, whatever happens, you are going to start to have the wondering why. No
that's
matter
not necessarily true. That's not true.
you can't speak for every
That's not
man.
necessarily
let,
true
let me let
because
me finish that. Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question then. So you don't have those urges of being with other women and you suppress them. You don't have them at all.
do I have urges to be with other
Yes.
women?
Remember
No.
when Amp said is very hard. I believe that Amp is most men. We have a woman. We love her very much, but it's very hard to just stay with that person because you start like it's hard. It's a job. A man to be faithful
I
for a
don't think
woman and be monogamous with her for an extremist amount of time is a job. Is a
there's a
mission.
lot of men
You
that's
are
not
telling me
necessarily like that.
that's
There's a
your
lot of men that's not necessarily
so
like
you
that.
are
That's what I'm
telling
trying to
me
get
that
you
you
to
don't have
understand.
other
Well,
urges when it comes to like one.
What?
You don't have no urges when it comes to other women.
No, I don't. I don't have urges. Now I see attractive. Let me answer the question. I see attractive women. I see women. I say, oh, she look good, or oh, she's fine, or oh, she's sexy, or whatever the case may be. Like I see women, of course, and there's a bunch of beautiful looking women all over the place. At the same time, for me, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to be with them. So I see them, I can identify that they're attractive or they look good or they're pretty, but that doesn't mean that I want to be with them because at this stage of my life, there's a whole bunch of things that come with being with women. Right. There's a whole bunch of things that come with that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of responsibilities. I got a lot of things on me. I got a lot of things set up a certain type of way. So for me to be with another woman or to add another woman to my roster, being how
that's a lot.
life is right now, it's not conducive. It's not conducive at all.
Is when, like, last question so I can get her. When did this phase started for you?
When did the phase start?
Yeah, you said right now in this phase of my life, I don't need extra. One is enough. When did it start?
Probably when I turned around 40 something. I can't remember the exact, but probably it was in my 40s, definitely.
How old are you?
I'm in my 40s.
No, can you
I'm
give me
40. I'm 40. I'm 48. So
So you haven't dealt you haven't been intimate with a woman
what
in
do you
that
mean?
in that time.
I have
No,
a
in that time
woman. I
period.
have one woman. What do
Oh,
you
you a
mean? I
woman.
have I have
How long
one
y'all
woman
been how long y'all been together?
for a while. I got one
so,
woman.
what's that easy? What's that easy?
How long is it?
Oh, 1 second, Ali. Easy.
Go
One
ahead.
woman is enough, but we know from the drama, the panel, doing something on the back
Yo,
stuff.
you trying to you trying to bring back.
Niggas, come on,
No,
it's
don't
we
do
know
that.
this
Don't do that.
story.
That was hold on. That was one sided, and you trying to bring stuff. See, yo, fatty, you don't play the game, fatty. That was one sided,
This
and you
man is
don't
a
play.
liar.
Fatty, no, I'm not a liar, and you don't play the game fair. That's my word is bond on my life. That was one sided. It wasn't me trying to pursue shit. So there you go again. You talking and you think you know, but you don't know, and you steady try to bring back a channel information to the front, and you're
No, no,
mistaken.
no, no, no.
That's my
Don't
word
do
is
that.
bond.
Don't do
Hold
that.
on.
That's
That's
public.
my word is bond on my life. I
That's
wasn't
public. Don't
pursuing
do that shit.
my
Don't do
word
that
is
shit.
bond on my life. I wasn't pursuing anything. That's not what
Yes.
I was doing. I wasn't trying to get with the person. I just wanted
Yes.
the person. I just wanted the person to be on the panels. I just wanted the person to come around because I thought that we had dope chemistry talking on the panels. That was
Yes.
it. But you trying to
Yes.
make it into something else, and it wasn't like that.
So can I ask you a question?
Somebody is fighting the microphone. I just want to say this is don't you ever do that shit pretending that he was in the back. Everybody
It
knows that you
was in
got.
the back.
Everybody
You
knows that you
know.
got. You bragged about having nudes
Wait,
from her, and you actually did that shit.
Yo
Shut up.
fam, you doing a
No,
lot,
I'm
man.
not doing
You
too much.
wait.
always trying to twist stuff.
Can,
Yo
can
fam,
Stop
you
lying.
doing a lot. Yo,
can I ask you a
stay trying to
question
cause
related
trouble.
to the
He's a
topic?
You
liar.
stay, you're a liar. you're a liar, and you
Can I
stay
ask a
trying to
question?
cause
That on
trouble.
your phone was by
Yo,
mistake.
fam. If a woman's hold on, real quick, Ham.
Yo.
Ham,
It's okay.
brother.
I don't even hear what y'all talking about. I just got back.
Okay,
What do
so
we?
Ham.
What's the subject? What's the subject, Cheeky?
So
I'll explain it. There's a tiff right now, but I'm trying to bring us back. All right. I want to ask a question. Fatty, do you think
Tommy talked yet?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't been able to go yet.
He's been showing the form.
Tommy.
No, but I've
He
been,
hating
hey,
on him,
look,
he's showing the form.
I've been good.
That's all.
Listen,
salute to Tommy.
Tommy been chilling. All right, cool. My bad. I just go ahead. I had to step away. Go ahead, Cheeky.
Okay, so it's gonna be quick. So, Fatty, do you agree that there is a small percentage of men that can be monogamous and just want to be with one woman?
Yes, but like I told you, is a job. My point of when I said that he's lying is not about he's indulging in these urges. Is the fact that he says he has no
there.
urges.
So you're saying,
Yeah,
okay,
that's,
so you're just
you
saying,
need to have
okay, I got
something going on for you to not having urges for another woman.
Okay, I was just trying to understand because I was like,
But-
are you saying men can't be monogamous, or are you
But
saying?
that's,
No,
hold
no,
on, but
he
the
said-
unfair. Hold on, real quick, Ham. The unfair thing is for a man to tell.
No. Is I'm not. Cheeky was. Then he about to go to you. He was getting clarity.
Yeah, I was
on
going to
what
ask.
Fatty-
Is like,
getting clarity on what Fatty meant exactly, and then he's about to ask you a question.
yeah, because I thought Fatty was saying no man, like men can't be monogamous, but he's saying you can be monogamous, you just have the desire to when you see other
It's a
women.
job. It's hard.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, Cheek. Keep going.
Okay, and then so Israel, you're saying when you're with one person, you only have eyes for her type deal. There's
That's
no
what I'm
other. Okay, I've
when
asked
I'm
my
in
dad.
a relationship, I don't have a desire to be with multiple women. When I'm in a relationship with one woman, I don't have the desire for multiple women, and that's in right and exact.
Okay, and I was gonna say my dad. I saw my dad.
Cheeky,
Actively-
don't do that. You don't know nothing. Your dad is not going
No,
to
no,
tell
Let
you.
him finish.
No,
Fatty.
wait. That's
Right,
you're
I
saying my
want-
dad
go
won't
ahead.
tell me. My dad would tell me. My
Go.
dad would actually tell me, and I'd
No,
have to
but
just
Cheeky,
eat it.
it's still not the same thing that Fatty said. It's so if Izzy said he don't feel like he doesn't want to be multiple women, it's still different than the urge of thinking
I get
about
what you.
other women.
I
get what
don't
you're
have,
saying.
and I'm clear. When I'm with a woman, I don't have an urge to be with multiple women. I just
How
don't.
do you
I'm not saying you don't
know
want to be.
Yo, come
I
on, man.
I don't know how
Come on.
to.
All right,
so,
Cheek. Let me do this.
yeah, dude, you got it.
Let me ask you a question. Is when you say urge, you saying a relationship or sexual desires for other women either?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying both. I'm saying sexual desires for women. Like I don't have sexual desires for other women when I'm with a woman.
Okay.
I don't.
So wait. So
How you doing?
if you
All right.
tell me, hold on, Des, you ain't on mute. All right, let me mute Des. You good, Des? You good. Tell him we said hello, Des. It's all good. So could you see if you and I were talking and you told me that I would it'd be hard for me to fathom that. Is that fair?
That's fair, but what's not fair is for you to call me a liar or to tell me I'm lying, right? That it's fair for you to have struggle with it or to not believe it because of your own experience. But what's not fair is for you to call me a liar and then try to indict my personality. That's not fair.
Now, hold
Yo,
on.
fam, you are a liar. You need to stop, man. You need to stop. You stay starting trouble for no reason.
Let me ask you a question. And we don't need to go down the path super duper like long, right? But I know your religious background, right? And it says you can have up to 4. So even there, it doesn't really you don't have to have 4 though, right? Let's be clear. You don't have to. But even the book that you subscribe to acknowledges that oftentimes men will have more than one. How did you get to the realm where you don't even have sexual desires for another woman while being with one? That's just a different threshold that I've never really heard of.
Well, okay, so it's easy for me, right? Again, I do a cost analysis. Like, it's not worth it. I got a lot of things going on, and I got a lot of things tied into the situation that I'm in. So for me, it doesn't make sense for me to be desiring other situations where I got so much to focus on in front of me. Now, yes, in Islam, you can have multiple wives, but guess what? When you have a wife, you got to treat them all exactly the same way. You got to provide for them all exactly the same way. So if one has a house, both of them need to have a house, or all three of them need, and the house has to be exactly the same type of house, exactly the same, right? And so if you buy one a car, all of them have to have a car. So when I'm be honest with you, I love women, but at this stage of my life, a lot of it is headaches. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not all that it's cracked up to be. Like, yo, I've been around a lot of women. I love women, but I don't need multiple women, because to me that equals multiple headaches, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just one.
I 100% agree. The benefits don't outweigh the cost, right? Essentially is what you're saying. I agree. However, fat asses still get my attention. I still have sexual desires outside, but you just control them. But you're saying you don't even have the sexual desire.
Let me ask you a question. So if you do you believe that you acknowledging that a woman is sexy, or a woman is cute, or a woman is fine, whatever the case may be, do you think that means that you automatically want to sleep with her? That to me is sexual desire, meaning I want to sleep with the woman because I see her. That's what sexual desire means to me. Is that what you're saying?
So I'm not going on my way, but I may have a thought. To be candid, I'm like, man, I would tap that ass.
Okay. Well, let me offer this.
Does that did I answer your question?
That answered my question directly. Okay. Let me I thought that's what y'all were saying, and I don't have that thought. Let me tell you this. When you get older, especially if you've been around women enough, dudes that have been around women enough, when they get older, they tend to, like, especially if you've been in the situations I've been in, you tend to like slow it all the way down and be like, okay, yo, the juice is not worth the squeeze. It's not worth the squeeze.
Yeah, we said that. Okay, I understand it.
So it's no need to even fantasizing or thinking about or worrying about.
Like, I ain't doing it no way. So fuck.
I ain't doing it no way. So I'm not gonna mess up my situation. I'm good. Like I don't put myself in bad positions. I'm gonna put it like that.
I can believe that. I ain't gonna hold you. I can believe that.
Let me do this. Let me clarify a few things real quick. Hey, Bolo, my bad. So if you get on camera, I'll bring you right up. That's all. I see you.
See y'all later, dog. Y'all be safe.
I will see you later, Chief.
All right, Chief, be easy, man. Good to see you.
I just want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
This is literally ignorance of your own body, right? There's things that you can control, which is actually the part that is awake on your brain that you can control. And there's a bunch of things that are subconscious to your brain that you don't have control. The adrenaline rush, the way the controlling your heart so it can pump more or less blood and all that. You don't choose to get hard. You get hard because your body chooses to. Nobody can get hard on the man that says, rise up. When it comes to you having desires by a woman, that shit is controlled by the part that is unconscious on your brain. It's not the part that is conscious that you is actually a part of some part of your brain that you can control. So when somebody comes here and says that they can flip the switch on and on, depending if they are in a relationship or not. I'm on a relationship, I don't have desire for people. I am not on a relationship, I get desire. That's a lie. You can control the part of your body, part of your brain that controls arousal, that controls you getting lust by another human being. So it's a lie. You can
first of all, hold on. Just because you can't don't mean that I can't. See, that's part of your problem. You try to hold people to your own limitations. Just because you're limited in scope and limited in breadth and depth does not mean that I am. I don't struggle with the same things that you struggle with. Everybody, all men are not created equal. Let's just be honest about that. There's certain men that have been trained. I've been trained since a young boy. Since I came out the womb, my dad always told me, yo, never, ever be controlled by your lower nature. So already from the beginning, I've been trained like that since I was a young boy. So now growing up into an older man, trust and believe that I don't have those type of temptations. But just because you do does not mean that I do. So to call me a liar is offensive, it's disrespectful, and unnecessary. I didn't call you a liar. No, we just having a conversation, but you're doing too much.
I take that back. Let's test it out. If you go to Atlanta meet Tommy, and you guys go to a strip club, and both of you sit in the I've seen some trippers to your table, and she now is dancing on you and shit. Can you control the fact that you get aroused, or you like they said something is subconscious? Can you have a woman literally dancing on you and all that shit, butt naked, and she's your type? Can you control the fact that you don't get aroused? Can you control it?
No, but I could control me going to the strip club, so I wouldn't go to the strip club.
So that's,
When
oh
I'm
my
hold
God.
on, no. There's a difference. Hold on, fatty. There's a difference because if women are walking around and they have clothes on and they're just walking around and they're just looking how they're looking, that does not mean. Hold on, real quick. That does not mean that I desire to have sex with them. Now, of course, if a woman is on me, and as many women as I've been around, and if a woman is naked and on me, of course that'll be different. But guess what? I don't put myself in that position to even have to worry about it. I'm smart enough to
Amen.
understand that at the end of the day, I can't put myself in certain positions.
I have no
Let's
words.
do it. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Did I read this one, HQ? Dark Leaf for the $5 says men absolutely crave variety inside our biology. It's the reason why there was a new report that stated that most OnlyFans subs are married men. Little podcast was popping with the $2 says Chick, Cheeky, Ollie, and Hemp. Ellipsis, everybody else knows so much. Troll Lord was popping with the $2. Shout out to Tommy and Cheeky for Georgia representing. One pill with the $2 says Izzy give me pick me energy. Aaron with the $5 says Izzy got steaks and chicken on the grill on that monogamy front. All facts, no fiction. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.